Hello guys. Welcome one more time to hear this your English class. Actually today we are going to be studying which is the lesson B. So we're going to be talking about choices and consequences. This is a really good lesson where we are going to be learning also a new grammar. Actually, it is a grammar that is really used, which is the reported speech. So we're going to see later what is this about. I hope that you are normal state at your house and relax with your family. Remember, as always, to study all the materials and also completing and practicing the speaking with your partners, maybe by calls or stuff like that. Also, before I start with this, I want to let you know that tomorrow, Wednesday, we have a call. Okay, so I need everybody to be in that call because we are going to be talking and practicing some exercises that I have for you. All right, so we're going to start up today with the vocabulary, as you can see over here. Um, into this part, that is a reading that you can practice your pronunciation and also the reading skills, because you have to complete these exercises to see how good you understand. So, let me go right away to the language summary of this lesson B. Okie dokie. So here we have it. All right. So I'm going to be try to see if I can do it as simple as I can. So first one here is take care. Okay. So you have the word care. That means we're going to use this. Take care or take care of, which is the word take care of, or care about. This word, take care of, is something that you can do when you, in this case, pay attention, a lot of attention to something in a specific. For example, if you have babies or if you have kids, right, you need to take care of them. So that's something you have to do. Take care of so all of the things actually that can have a little danger if you, in this case, is if you are a careless person, you need to take care of that. And care about, okay, care about in this case is just for situations, okay? When you say, well, we have to care about this situation that is happening, okay, right now, because there would be probably some bad consequences if we don't do this, okay? So that is like care about something. The other one is sick, the word sick, which is make someone sick. When you actually, this is something that happens, okay? When you make someone sick, is that probably you are bothering another person and you say, oh my goodness, you are making me sick. So it's like that they are like pretty getting tired of you. So try not to be those kind of person who make someone sick. Okay, call in sick. When we call in sick, actually this is when you make a call maybe to the school or to your company to say that you are sick and you will not be able to attend. All right, so that's something that you as a student you used to do a lot when you're sick. Sick days, so those sick days, for example, especially the woman, they have some sick days, right? That they have probably in this case the period we could say. That is the word that we use for those parts. Another thing is sick of something. So you can also be sick of an action, an activity. For example, oh my goodness, I'm sick of all the time doing the same thing. I need to do something different. Okay, and when we talk about something, is about actually an object or about an action, okay, or activity. But when we say this, sick of someone, is a specific but for of a person. Okay, I'm sick of you. Get away from me. Right? Get away from here. So that is actually sick of someone. Worry sick actually is when probably you have an illness and you are worried about your situation, okay? And you say, oh my gosh, I don't know, I have a really big thing on my stomach, but I don't know why. Ugh. So in that moment, you are worry sick because you are thinking about what exactly would be the problem you have on your stomach. Next one is homesick. Okay, car sick, love sick, and seasick. So this is the things that we use. When we say homesick, is similar, is the same as nostalgic. Like you are in your house, you don't want to talk with anybody, and all of that, right? So because of probably a situation that you might have. The other one is car sick. The people who get in the car and they take a taxi and they get sick, for example, they get dizzy and they want to throw it out. That's something that happened. The same in the bus. We used to see more of this with the in the bus. Love sick, of course, when you're sick of love, you had a heart broken, so you are love sick. And the last one is seasick. That is actually if you have problem to be in the sea. There are plenty of people that they are in a ship or in a boat and they cannot be like that because they start getting dizzy, throwing out and all that. So they do this. So that is a seasick person. The other one is well. For example, do well. This is when you say, "Oh my gosh, I did well in the test," or well behaved. Well behaved is, for example, you as a student, you need to be well. You need to have a good behavior in the class. Okay, do not disturb or pay attention to what your teacher is telling you. So if you do that, you were well behaved. Well paid, when you're well paid, when you work in a company, you have a really good job, so you get good money. So that is a well paid person. Might or may as well. So what exactly is this? So in this case, as you know what means might or may, that is pretty much the same. The only thing is one of them is may, in this case is more formal than might, and these ones they can be used for possibilities. Um, so this is when you're talking and adding like this is similar to may also. So you may also do this. Okay, when you are actually doing something and you say, well, this morning I'm gonna go to the gym, and another person said, but you may as well go to the church. So it is like you also like you can do this, you have or you could do this. It is something like a possibility that they are talking. You might or may do this. Go to the church. Boss around. Ay, ay, ay. If you are a supervisor or if you are the boss in a company, this is something that you have to do. You need to boss around. You need to go and check exactly what your employees are doing. Chaos. A chaos is when everything is wrong, there is a really big error or something. It's a chaos. For example, here in La Vega, if you get out around 7 p.m., if you go here near to Jumbo, or at 5, I say 5 because of the quarantine right now, the coronavirus, it's a little bit earlier. So at 5, if you go there, that is exactly a chaos because a lot of people is right stuck in traffic and all that, so that makes a chaos. Cut class, is like when you don't attend to class, when you don't go. Fatigue, if you are doing something, there are plenty of jobs that they provides you fatigue, for example, because if you are all the time doing the same, you will get a fatigue. So you will be tired all the time. Gentle, gentle is when a person, or actually a man, um, it's really a really kind person who, in this case, for example, give you the seats or say, hey, good morning, how are you doing today? Would you like a cup of coffee? Please sit down, make yourself at home. So that is a gentle person. Other one here is ground. That is the same as punish. So ground someone. If you have a baby or kid, right? Or actually when you were a child, your father probably told you that you are grounded. If you do something bad, they say you are grounded. You're not going to use the cell phone for 1 month. So you're grounded. Or they punish. Punish is actually when they give you the, we say like this, right? With the sandal they give you. So they are punishing you. Massage is the next one. So the massage, something that relax you a lot. I love the massage when they give it up to you. There are plenty of companies that they are in this case in charge of this. You only have to go there and they give you a really good massage. Meditation, right? So something that relax your mind. Paralyzed is similar to frozen, right? You stay like, oh my goodness. Straightforward. Straightforward. This is a synonym of simple. All right. So you can say it's straightforward, and you are saying the same. It's simple. All right. Actually, this is another word you can use when you are explaining something to another person, and you are maybe telling a story of something that happened. You say, well, let's put this straightforward. Let's do it like it's similar. Like let's do this simple. Or to make it straightforward, it's like to make it simple. Next one is tidy. Tidy is similar to organize or order. You are a person. You are a tidy person. It means that everything is in order in your house. No problems. Everything good. Treat someone like a kid. This word. Sometimes the parents or your parents, when you are maybe a teenager, and sometimes you're probably even more, your parents treat you sometimes like a kid. They tell you they are all the time going to be a kid for them. They're gonna tell you, "Hi, baby, how you doing? Oh my goodness," and this and this. So they treat you like a kid. The last one is yoga. If you know about yoga, this is a really good sport that actually you can practice if you want to keep your mind and your body connected. So it helps you a lot to be efficient in this case person. And actually that was it, guys. So the vocabulary is very simple. It's larger than the yesterday one that we were seeing here. Remember to practice this vocabulary. I have attached some exercises where there is one that probably you will have to use some of this vocabulary. Okay, so try please to take a look to the definition. If there is some of the words that you don't know, remember to go ahead and practice them. Okay, as all the time. I remember I told you that Google has the feature where you can have the correct pronunciation. For example, if you have this gentle, you can go ahead, right ahead, and say gentle pronunciation. And here you have, listen.
Gentle.
So you can have it slow,
Gentle.
and you can practice also. So that is, in this case, an amazing feature you can use. Okay, let's keep up with the next part. I got here. Wow, look at this. This is something that will be for the tomorrow call. We're going to be talking about some other health problems. We will have a debate where you're going to give your opinions and say for you what is exactly good after we read this. Um, Next part is the grammar. So, reported speech. What exactly is the reported speech? So, the reported speech, as as they say, reported. You are reporting what another person say. Okay? So this is used for that. When you are telling to another person about what fulano told you. Okay? So or when you want to repeat. So these reported speech, they are divided into commands and requests. So there is the quoted speech and the reported speech. So with these two, the quoted speech as a command, as you can see, a command, just to see, probably maybe you don't know about it, we're going to start it from here. Pay attention to this one. They say the quoted speech uses a person's exact words. For example, when they say, get some rest, said the doctor. This is used a lot in the studies, in writing, okay? When you are writing a story. So they say the exactly word into this part. In a command, in the quoted speech, they say, the doctor said, get some rest. The doctor said, don't smoke. Jane's mom said, be home at midnight. So the command, actually, what it does is that in the quoted speech, that they say the exactly word or the exactly sentence that the other person said. All right, so they only have to say, let's mention a name. If for example, Louis says, teacher, I like your class. I like your class. Okay, so I'm going to say the quoted speech of that, and I say, Louis said, okay, Louis said he likes my class. Okay, so here, because I'm talking in this case about what he exactly said about me. And actually, when you have this part, remember all the time this is quote speech. Now, in the reported speech explains what someone else has said. So, in difference with this, I am saying the exactly word. I am retelling, saying, Louis said he likes the class. All right? Or without changing he, because remember, it's the same sentence. He says, I like your class. Now, in the reported speech, you are, in this case, explaining what another person has said. Like, the doctor told me to get some rest. Okay, so here, as a command, as they say, is an order. This is a specific what a command is. It's an order, something that I told you that you have to do specifically. Someone tells you, like they say, what to do. All right. To report a command, use the word tell. That you let me underline it. So sorry. The word tell plus a noun or pronoun plus if it's necessary to be in the negative, or we have to use the infinitive, that you know the infinitive is to plus the verb. So what exactly, why they have this? It depends on what you are saying. If what you're saying is in negative, you need to do it like this. Not to and the verb, okay? So if I say in a reported speech, look at this sentence. The doctor said get some rest. So if I am reporting this, is that I am saying to another person, the doctor told me to get some rest. If it's in the negative, the quoted speech, the doctor said, don't smoke. So in the reported speech, I have to say, the doctor told him not to smoke. Okay? James' mom said, be home at midnight. So in a reported speech, I have to say, her mom told her to be home at midnight. So you can see the difference, right? Actually, when it's in present and it's in negative. In the negative, not, and then infinitive. All right, so if someone make a request, what exactly is that, a request? So, simple as that. In the request, the person, as they say, the person is asking you to do something. They are just asking, no commanding, okay, or giving you a direction. They are just asking. It's not the same if I say as a command, if I say, hey, go ahead and do your bed. Sorry, go ahead and make your bed. That if I say, can you please make your bed? I am asking, not commanding you. So this is to report a request. Actually, we have to use the verb ask plus the noun or the pronoun, and the same as always, not if it's necessary, plus the infinitive. So notice how as you see, some of them underline the words that it changed in the reported speech. For example, in a request, it would be, John said, please turn off your phone. Now, in a reported speech, if it's a request, they have to say, John asked me to turn off my phone. Maria asked, can you help me? So in the reported speech, Maria asked us to help her because we were more than one. So that's the reason why they say us, to help her. Chen said, please text me later. So Chen asked me to text him later. All right. So in this case, you only have to be careful with the two of them to make sure if it's a command or if it's a request. Remember, when it's a command, that is something somebody is telling you to do, you need to use the word tell if it's in the present, or in the past, that is told. So, and if it's, like I told you, if it's a request, well, so you only have to use the verb ask. okay, in the past over here. Because if you are telling to another person, it's because the situation is already in past. It's not the same if I say now. Let me give you an example. Um, if if I say, Maria, can you please turn off your cell phone? So what I am doing in this case, am I asking or am I commanding? So that is the first thing we have to keep in mind. If I am asking or if I am telling you to do something, commanding. Okay, so if I say, can you please turn off your cell phone? I'm asking. So if I am asking, this is a request. So if you are going to say this situation that was happening to another person, you say, you don't know, I was in the class and the teacher asked me to turn off my cell phone. So, because it was a request. Now, if I say, Maria, please turn off your cell phone now. So, I'm commanding you. I'm telling you to do this. Okay? So, then you're going to say, oh my goodness, I'm so embarrassed right now. The teacher told me to turn off the cell phone. So, she's talking in the past because the situation already passed. So, that is the only thing you have to keep in mind. Okay? Um, Another sentence, so just to make sure that you could understand. If I am talking with you and I'm talking here, let's say with Peter, and I say to Peter, oh my gosh, Peter, I think you have to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor, please. All right, so what exactly is that sentence? Is it a command or a request? Okay, so I say, go to the doctor. As I say that is a command. Great, so in this case, you need to use the verb tell if it's in present or told as the situation already passed. So you are saying, Manuelvin told me to go to the doctor. Now, if I say the same thing and I say, can you please go to the doctor for me, please? So I am asking you, I'm requesting. So you have to say, Manuelvin asked me to go to the doctor. Don't drink alcohol. This is a command. So I have to say, Manuelvin told me not to drink alcohol. Okay, I'm not saying don't drink alcohol because this is over here in the quoted speech that you say that. So if I say something in negative, don't drink alcohol, you need to use not and then this verb that is drink in infinitive. So Manuelvin told me not to drink alcohol. So actually, guys, this the only explanation about the reported speech. So the reported speech can be a little bit. I try to explain it slow so you can understand everything with all the details and some examples because it can be a little bit confusing due to the problem that this reported speech can happen. It happened in present, it can be also in the future, or also as a possibility, or all of those things. So you will be learning all of those things in a other level for the next level because this is advanced. You will be taking a look to the same reported speech but in other tenses. So right now we are focusing this part which we got here, and let's see. So over here we have some exercises that you can do. I need that you do it and send me the capture to Google Classroom. It says read each quote, command, or request, then complete the sentences in reported speech. So this is quoted speech. When they say quoted speech, they're talking about this. That is this exactly word that the other person says. So, clean your room, my mom says every day. Okay, so my mom is always telling me. All right, so what can I say here? As this is a command, as you're saying clean your room, I have to use tell. And it's already here, telling. So my mom is, because this is something that happens every day. My mom is always telling me to clean my room. All right, so this is an example you can have in order to complete. Also, here you're going to read the sentences with quoted speech and rewrite it in reported speech. Like Coach John said to the team, don't give up. So what is this actually? You only have to identify if they are asking you or they are commanding you. Especially, as you can see, yes, it's a command. So you only have to say it as it needs to be in the reported speech as a command. All right. So if there is any question, any doubts, guys, you have, please don't hesitate in texting me or calling me, whatever you want, and I will be giving you some examples or suggesting you some of these videos. So over here, I have attached a really good video about the reported speech. I would like that you can please take a look at it. All right, so that was everything for today, guys. So far, see you tomorrow. Please don't miss the tomorrow call because it's going to be very interesting. See you tomorrow and have a great day. Abul.